news, Nigerians court summons CBN Governor Emefiele and AGF to defend suit challenging Naira redesign policy. Hello guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. If you're joining us for the first time, kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you all for always coming out here. May God bless you all. Let's quickly hit the news to get full details. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, its governor, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, and the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, has been dragged to a federal court in Awka over the implementation of the Naira redesign policy. The redesigned currencies includes the 1,000, the 500, and the 200 naira went into circulation on December 15, 2022, and would finally displace the old notes by the end of January 2023. But the incorporated trustees of a non-governmental organization and the African Initiative Against Abuse of Public Funds has filed a suit on behalf of over 50 million Nigerians in rural areas who have to bank accounts to stop the CBN from implementing the policy. The suit marks FHC/A/WK/CS/195/2022 filed by Mr. N.D. Agu on behalf of the plaintiff. The court had on November 30th, 2022, delivered a ruling granting the application in part and gave an order for the defendants to be served with notion ex parte dated November 18, 2022, but filed on November 29th, 2022. But the court presided over by Honorable Justice H.A. Njiwa directed the plaintiff to put the defendants on notice to compel them to appear before it and show cause why the plaintiff prayers should not be granted. An Aba-based lawyer, Chief Musa Tolani, the counsel to the three defendants, told journalists yesterday at the commercial city of Aba that the plaintiff's prayers were for the court to order an interim injunction stopping the policy implementation. According to the plaintiff, the policy on redesigned notes should not be implemented until a clear policy is put in place on how to accommodate over 50 million Nigerians without bank accounts. The plaintiff therefore asked the court to issue an order restraining the defendants, particularly the CBN and Emefiele, either by themselves or their agents, from taking any step to enforce the implementation of the policy without protecting the interests of unbanked Nigerians. The relief sought by the plaintiff included granting accelerated hearing and determination of the substantive originating summons, granting the claimant leave to serve the defendants by the court processes, by substituted means, by posting or counter services. They also prayed the court for an order of departure from the rules by abiding the time within the defendants may file their respective counter affidavits to substantive originating summons to a period of 5 days from the date of service of the process. My wonderful people, this is happening. Now the court has summoned CBN and Emefiele alongside the Attorney General of the Federation, Malami Abubakar, over the policy of the redesigned Naira notes. You know, say these issues of the redesigned of the naira notes. It came up so soon. And now that they have released the redesigned naira notes into circulation, so many Nigerians have been complaining, saying that the CBN did not give Nigerians enough time for them to accommodate themselves. What about those people that don't have bank accounts? How are they going to do with the cashless policy? So many Nigerians were really complaining bitterly, saying that the time is too short. The time is too short. Soon, the old naira note will cease to be our exchange currency. The new naira note will now become the main currency that will be used for exchange. So many Nigerians are really weeping bitterly, saying that the time is too short, and why would they even go ahead to redesign the naira note, that the old one looks all the same. It looks okay, it looks perfectly fine, that in fact they don't need the federal government to redesign the naira note. All what they need is for them to find possible solutions on how to improve the value of the naira note, and not to just paint colors on it and tell us that they have redesigned the naira note. So many Nigerians are really complaining bitterly, saying that the money, they did not even do any work on it. All what they did was to add colors and then print it back to us. The reliefs sought by the plaintiff included granting accelerated hearings and determination of substantive originating summons, granting the claimant leave to serve the defendants with the court process by substituted means by posting or counter services. After the counsel informed the court that both the CBN and Emefiele had served the plaintiff with their response to the originating process, the justice granted the relief to the plaintiff to serve the third defendant, Malami, with the originating summons. However, citing the nature and far-reaching effects of two of the reliefs sought, the court refused to grant an order of interim injunction restraining restraining the defendants, especially CBN and its governor, for implementing the Naira redesign policy. Now, wow. Well, so these courts don't hear the cries of Nigerians. They can't decide to carry CBN and Emefiele, to the courts, saying that so many Nigerians are really, really against, the redesigned Naira note, saying that they prefer the old notes with the redesigned Naira notes, that they really preferred it. So CBN now don come carry Emefiele and the courts don come carry CBN and Emefiele, say they have to answer to the courts on how and why they did the. So guys, I'm dropping it. Can you share?